out of all opening scenes in an action movie, this has to be top 3 for me. Maybe even 1, I don't know. But it's at the very top. What is up, guys? I am back with another video, another recommendation for you guys, showing you the movies that you probably missed out on back in the day. Maybe you didn't, maybe I'm just giving you a refresher, and maybe you're going to rewatch it again because I'm reminding you how great these movies are. But for today, I'm going to go all the way back to probably my first ever PG-13 movie I've ever watched in a movie theater. Was kind of nervous, to be honest, when I first went in to watch it. Didn't know what to expect. Gotten used to watching all the Disney animated movies and all those rated G, PG movies, I don't know, whatever they were making for kids back then. So to walk into a theater and watch my first PG-13 movie, kind of frightening. But in the end, nothing really too out of left field, nothing too crazy that I could not take as a child. Yeah, it was a good experience for me seeing this movie in theaters for the first time. So, I'm not going to beat around the bush, I'm just going to tell you what it is. Today, I'm going to be recommending to you The Rundown. One of The Rock's very first movies, I think. I know he did The Scorpion King, and I know he was the Scorpion King in the Mummy sequel. But I think The Rundown was pretty close to being one of his first ever movies in theaters. Giving you a brief description of this movie, without too many spoilers, The Rock's character is basically like a hitman, I guess, like a call for, not a call for hire, but maybe like, he works for this, like, mob boss type of guy, and, like, he just does his bidding, and basically he wants to get out of that work and do his own thing and become a chef, basically, which is kind of funny, which also adds some humor to this action movie. He wants to get out of this lifestyle, and the mob boss won't let him go yet until he does this one last job for him. And so he, without hesitation, I guess, says yes, he'll do it. So the job is he has to retrieve his son from this area in South America where it's like he's causing, I wouldn't say chaos, but he's being a nuisance. And like basically The Rock just has to go and retrieve Sean William Scott's character, who is a son of this mob boss, which is basically it. So he goes to South America, runs into some trouble, tries to retrieve Sean William Scott, and, you know, like, tons of shenanigans happen, and, like, he gets in the middle of this whole turf war, not really, but just, like, this guy who owns this area where Sean William Scott is located is, like, a very dictative ruler, and he wants him to stay there because apparently Sean William Scott has found this location of this holy grail type, what do you call it, like, trophy, not trophy, but just this thing that's worth a lot of money, and the guy wants it, who actually is played by Christopher Walken. I mean, Christopher Walken, anytime he's on screen, he always gives it his all. He always does a great job. Love Christopher Walken, love when he's always on screen. So Christopher Walken wants him to stay there. Rock needs to take him back because in order to get released from this mob boss, he has to retrieve Sean William Scott and give him to the father. So that's when all this action-packed, male testosterone type movie situations happen. So yeah, that's basically how the movie goes from point A to point B, with just a lot of gunshots, a lot of fist fighting, a lot of funny moments. Also, it's not really a comedy, but it has comedic elements, which I really like. I like when there's a very testosterone-driven movie with a lot of action, but also to, like, loosen the tension a little bit, they add a little comedic relief, which Sean William Scott, you know, everybody knows him from American Pie movies, know him as Stifler, know him as the comedic guy, and so he kind of brings those type of elements into this movie, which makes it funny. And I like Sean William Scott. I haven't seen him in a lot other than American Pie. I know he got like a cult hit with Goon and Goon 2, I think, and I know a lot of people love those movies. So, but other than that, I haven't seen him in a lot as of recently. But we all know The Rock is like the highest paid actor right now, so he's been doing a lot since this movie. So I give him credit. Yeah, I'm recommending this movie to you today because, like, it's just a great time. A lot of action, a lot of funny moments. Just The Rock gives it his rock charm in this movie. And also, Rosario Dawson is in this movie. she does a good job. She plays a character, like, not really a love interest to Seann William Scott, but like, he's kind of attracted to her, and I don't think they really have a thing in the movie. That's just like some sexual tension a little bit, but nothing like really where they're gonna start a relationship after this. But she plays a character who works in this bar, and she knows who Sean is, and Sean has promised her many things. He's borrowed stuff from her, he's gotten her into bad situations as well. Like, he's really a nuisance, and he really annoys and angers a lot of people in this town. So she basically is just like a person who is also interested in this gold-plated, it's called gato, it's that's what the thing is called, but she's interested in this thing. I mean, like everybody else in it, it's supposed to be like very sacred and everybody wants it. It's also worth a lot of money, but yeah, she's interested in this thing, so she kind of tags along in this journey to find it. And yeah, so main characters are The Rock, Seann William Scott, Rosario Dawson, and Christopher Walken for like a supporting role, basically. But yeah, all the actors bring their all, and I really enjoyed the movie when I was a kid, and I still enjoy it as an adult. And I'm sure if you guys gave it a chance, you guys would enjoy it as well. It's really a fun time, and you'll get a lot of laughs and a lot of like, ooh, that must have hurt moments, or like, damn, like stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sure if you haven't seen this movie, you will enjoy it. Let me know if you guys get a chance to watch it. I'm sure you won't regret it. And yeah, it's one of The Rock's first movies, and he does a great job in it, in my opinion. And probably my favorite Rock movie still to this day is The Rundown. So as I'm looking through his IMDb page, Peter Berg is the guy who directed this movie. And looking through his resume of all the movies he's done a lot of movies that I've seen, actually. I'm surprised I don't know his name by heart, but like Patriots Day with Mark Wahlberg, that's a good movie. He directed that. Deepwater Horizon, another Mark Wahlberg movie. Mile 22, another Mark Wahlberg movie. He's done a couple episodes of Ballers with The Rock. Lone Survivor. I guess he really likes working with Mark Wahlberg, because that's another Mark Wahlberg movie. Battleship, I know a lot of people don't like that movie, and yeah, it's kind of a letdown, but hey, it's still entertaining. Hancock, The Kingdom, Friday Night Lights. Yeah, he's done a lot, and I'm surprised, yeah, I don't know his name, but good for him. Peter Berg, good director in my opinion, from looking at all his track list. Actually, going back to Peter Berg, looking at his face, he actually has a face I remember in a lot of movies. Never the main character, but yeah, his face is recognizable, and I remember him from a lot of stuff. So he is also an actor and producer, so he's a triple threat. That's just cool. Like I said in another video, just going down these people's lists and seeing their work and stuff, it just like brings to notion that you actually have seen these people in the past, and like you just really didn't realize, and like, yeah, now you're just seeing their work and all they've done and all the stuff you've witnessed them do, and just it's cool to know that they're behind it. So Peter Berg, yeah, triple threat, honestly. So back in 2003 when this came out, till now, to see how in my mind, how fresh it is, and me thinking back how this would hold up to today, I don't think it poses any bad blood or like any negative things that wouldn't fly in today's Hollywood market. I don't see any reason why this movie wouldn't hold up, other than that it's not really what Hollywood is going for nowadays with these type of action comedic movies. In my opinion, it does hold up. It still does a good job at giving people entertainment and enjoyment from a movie. It's also very entertaining to watch. I probably liked it a lot more because I saw it in theaters, and it's cool on the big screen because you see a lot of big action moments and like just a lot of big explosions and just like fighting, and it's a lot better when you see it in theaters. But in my opinion, yes, it does hold up to the fact that it's still enjoyable, but for the fact that Hollywood would make a movie like this, I don't see it happening. So yes and no. I know I go both sides a lot of times, but yeah, just my opinion in the middle. What's my rating for this movie? I guess I would give it a solid B. I give it a B movie. It's better than a B movie, but I mean, out of like really like an A plus for me would be probably The Dark Knight. So knowing that and going off that, I would give it a B. So not saying that it is a B movie, but just saying that the score I give it is a B. So yeah, it's still B is still a good grade, and I still really like this movie. One of my favorite opening scenes. Oh yeah, that also reminds me, the opening scene. There is a part where Arnold Schwarzenegger is in the opening scene and he walks by The Rock and he says good luck to him. Spoiler alert, I already said it, so sorry. Yeah, I really took that as him passing the torch onto The Rock as the next big action star, because like The Rock's time to shine was coming up, and he was like just getting in the swing of things. He just got fresh out of WWE, starting his movie career. Schwarzenegger was, I think, the governor at the time of California. So his movie career was kind of dying down. He's also getting a little older, gonna go into politics. So it was a cool thing to witness on screen, to see Schwarzenegger passing the torch to The Rock. And I really liked that, and I thought it was really cool, and I enjoyed it. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's movie recommendation. I hope you guys get a chance to check it out. And in the comments below, let me know what you guys think of the rundown. And is it your favorite Rock movie? If not, let me know what your favorite Rock movie is, and we can talk about it in the comments and see if I've seen it as well, and we can have a discussion. Who knows? I mean, like, maybe I'll discover a Rock movie I didn't know about, which I feel will be hard, because, like, I think I've seen almost every Rock movie, except Doom. I didn't want to watch Doom, because I heard it sucked. I've only seen parts, and the parts I've seen, yeah, it kind of does suck. But yeah, leave it in the comments, favorite Rock movie. Also, if you liked what you saw today, don't forget to leave a like. Also, if you're feeling very generous and you think you are liking what I put out content-wise, maybe hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.